I'm here in Monterey, California for my very first West Coast Swing event. It's called Swingfest and it is being held at the Hyatt Regency Hotel. It's a very fancy hotel. It is Saturday. I am here 2 days, but the event itself goes a good 5 or 6 days. It starts on Wednesday, I think, and goes until Monday. So I'm only here for a small portion of the full event, but I'm really happy to be here. I'm excited to be experiencing my first West Coast Swing event, first of many, because I really love it and I know I'm gonna go to more in the future. Coming here, I really didn't know what to expect. I was feeling pretty nervous and I still feel a little nervous being here. I feel a little bit out of my comfort zone. I feel like events like this, the people who come, many of them have come many times before, so it's definitely a little bit intimidating at first. But one thing that has made it really comforting is seeing so many familiar faces. I have seen so many people from the 2 dance studios that I go to that I wasn't expecting to see. I walked in and recognized way more people than I was expecting. So that really made me feel much more at home than I would have if, I didn't see all those people that I know. I myself did not compete this time. I was originally thinking that I wouldn't. I was just feeling a little too scared of competing, and I thought, I'll just ease into it, I'll just go and I'll take workshops and I'll do social dancing, but I'll just watch the competition. But then in the days leading up to it, I started thinking, I might as well, right? I'm already going all that way and making the arrangements, booking the hotel, I might as well just do it. And then I started to get really excited about it. So I was disappointed when I checked in with my ticket and they said, "Oh, I'm so sorry, the novice level is all full." So I didn't know that that would happen, and that is a good tip for anyone who is going to their first West Coast Swing event and wants to compete. Definitely try to enter the competition ahead of time. I would recommend maybe a couple of days in advance just to make sure that it doesn't fill up. This event, I've been told, is a medium-sized West Coast Swing event. To me, it seems like a lot of people. It seems like a big event to me, but apparently it's medium. So that kind of blows my mind thinking about the big events, how big they must be.
5, 6, 7, 8. I'm Charlotte Bach. This is Monterey, and today we're at Monterey Swingfest. I got that pose done last night. I'm pretty sure I'm just gonna probably overdoing it.
The event itself is held in a conference room / ballroom. And when you walk in, it's a long sort of foyer that has tables set up with people to check you in and answer any questions you have. It has tables with flyers of upcoming events and other West Coast Swing news and information. And then it has a board with the schedule of all of the different activities and events happening with the days and the times. When you check in, you will get a wristband. This is mine. So it says Monterey Swingfest, and here's their cute logo. It is an annual event, so that's pretty cool. But the wristband will allow you to go in and out of the event as much as you need. So after you get your wristband, you go in to the big ballroom / conference area, and they have tables and chairs lined up, and then in the middle, the main part is the dance floor, and it's taped to the carpet, which I didn't realize until right now. But the reason why that felt oddly familiar to me is because I grew up doing Irish dance competitions. An Irish dance competition is called a fege, and the floors were set up exactly like that in very similar locations, and the chairs would be around the edge. And then just seeing everyone with their dance competition cards pinned to them. In Irish dance, it would go in the front, like kind of like around your stomach area. With West Coast Swing, the leader has the card pinned to their back, and then the follower has the card pinned to like their butt, kind of like the small of their back, so that it kind of hangs down a little bit over their butt. I don't know why it's like that, but that's just the locations of the card. But it has a number on it so that, you know, when they're dancing in the competition, the judges can indicate which dancers are proceeding to the next round and which aren't. They would mix up the couples so that, you know, you're not dancing with the same partner for every dance. You're rotating around the edge of the dance floor in between the different songs. And so it's really cute and funny how the friends that are filming for the dancers are following them around the floor, and they'll rotate down and find their new spot to film. And I actually got to be a part of that because one of my friends from one of my studios asked me to film for her. And so that was really fun. I felt really honored to be able to get those videos for her, and she did great. So the competitions are obviously the main attraction of these events, but there's also social dancing and workshops. So the workshops, there are 3 tomorrow that I'm gonna try to make it to, and they're just basically classes focusing on a specific technique or a specific move or a series of moves.
Everything has an arc. So as I step into count 4 right here, I don't go 4, 5, and 6. I don't make that break right there. I use the beat of 4 to make that rotation where she's looking over her shoulder. So it goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Did you see how like by the end of 4, I use 4 all the way from the send, all the way to this position, so 5 and 6 could just be the backing up. So that's a lot of small details there about like proximity and timing. All rise, let's try it again.
And then there are 2 ways that they do the social dancing. In between the different rounds of competitions, they actually have a short break of social dancing. So that was really fun to be able to participate in that. I would just go out and dance in between the competitions, and I got to dance with some people I know from my studios, and then also strangers that I've never met before. And then they have a long social dancing portion at the end of the night. Tonight it starts at midnight and it goes until 3 in the morning. Apparently that's a very common thing, is at these events everybody just like stays up pretty much all night dancing. I'm really grateful to be at this event, and I'm really excited to go to more. I feel really grateful to have found this dance form that I feel really connected to and really passionate about. And I just love the way that this dance brings people together. It's a really wonderful community that I'm really glad to be a part of. And I'm excited to stick with it and hopefully, fingers crossed, get better and better. And it's just a journey that I'm really happy to have started last year. And what a way to start the new year, to go to an event like this and learn and grow and look forward to a future of more West Coast Swing.